Hey guys, welcome back to Adrian's Crafts, and today's video is gonna be about something different. It's gonna be more like decoration, and it's still with the Star Wars theme as a t-shirt, and I hope you like it and enjoy the video. So I'm starting with the Death Star here, and the obvious choice is using a styrofoam sphere. I'm carving a hole for the death ray with the soldering iron, and the smell and the smoke are pretty bad, but I'm moving quickly. After the hole is made, I'm carving it a bit more with a hobby knife, just to give it a cleaner look. But since I wasn't really happy with how it looked overall, I ended up using some filler as well to smooth it even further. Once the filler has dried, I sand it to give it a cleaner look. While waiting for the filler to dry, I've actually cut different small shapes out of cardstock. This will be glued with Mod Podge on the sphere later in the process to give it the overall Death Star look. Then I returned to the soldering iron, and now I'm carving the middle of the sphere to replicate the channel that led to the destruction of the Death Star. After carving it, I'm making the groove a bit deeper with a coffee stick. To get rid of the styrofoam texture, I've covered it with a thin coat of the same filler as I used for the hole. Obviously I'm sanding it once the filler has dried to get rid of the excess texture. After sanding it, I covered the sphere first in a layer of Mod Podge, and then I glued the cardstock pieces on it. My camera didn't manage to record that because I ran out of space apparently, so sorry about that, but you understand the process. Then I painted the whole sphere in black acrylic, Once the paint has dried, I applied a heavy dry brush of a very light grey acrylic. Just mixed some white and a little bit of grey, and it's mostly white actually, but I think it's kinda the same color as Death Star had in the movie. I left some black shadows as well to bring the glued shapes in the foreground, because I wanted to have a lighter color, the whole sphere. I couldn't really use a wash because it would have darkened the whole color of the spaceship. After the Death Star is finished, I proceed with the stand. So I thought an interesting way to expose the spaceship is by copying a revolving globe. So here I'm measuring and cutting a piece of foam in a half circle, then the leg and the base for the stand. I connected the foam pieces by inserting a skewer through them, and I've added some glue as well. And that should be enough for a basic stand. I used a toothpick split in half to make the pins that will hold the ship. Once the glue has almost dried, I've covered the entire stand in a textured black Mod Podge. The rough texture of the Mod Podge will fill any gaps and also hide any imperfection in the foam, especially where I've made the cuts and they weren't that great. With the black Mod Podge dry, I'm going further with the details on the base. So I'm first covering it with a mixture of sand and tile grout by adding glue on the base, then the dirt texture, spraying some isopropanol and some scenic glue. I also added some ready-made stones made with plaster in a mold. After the base has dried, I painted the rocks and added more texture, like synthetic grass and some turf. And overall I've covered it again with the scenic glue. That's about it. Yeah, so this is it. This is the thingy. I hope you like it. It's something interesting. I know it's quite different, and I wasn't actually planning to do this from the beginning. It kind of had something else in my mind, but it kind of became what it is now. Just going along with it, and that's the whole thing when you're making dioramas or different decorations. Have fun with it. Go along, see what happens, and yeah, this is it. It's spinning, and I know it's not very detailed when it comes to the Death Star itself, but hey, it's easy, it's interesting, and I don't know. I guess just try to have fun, like I said before. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you with the next one. See ya.